Good morning. It is 9 a.m. on Friday and we're heading off to Tombstone today. We just wrapped up everything that we needed to in Tucson. And I'm going to be driving the rig today for the first time in a year. I'm also going to be backing the truck up to the rig, and that's not a proper... It's going to be interesting, to say the least. But I figure it's kind of like a video game, right? Like, you just got to figure out the... Let's do this.
Oh God, good Lord. All right, everything's packed up. Bellies are full. Raini's ready. First tip of backing up with your wife. Never do it hangry. We'll set this up. It's gonna take a while, but that's okay. We got nothing but time, and we're headed to Tombstone. Okay.
So, I don't really want to disgust everyone, but that's where we're supposed to hook up our sewer? I think we're gonna go somewhere else. We just pulled up to our spot and the sewer was overflowing into a puddle of poop, and Keith was like, we're not probably gonna stay here, so he went and got the manager, and they were like, oh, we'll plug it in for you, it's not a big deal. And they walked out and saw it, and the guy went, oh shit. I'm like, yeah, no, we're leaving.
We made it in one piece to a site that doesn't have a situation. And we didn't die because of my driving. Did you like that?
I hope you caught my... I'll do it louder if you need, because that needs to be known.
He likes it. We are here for my mom's ordination. Because of COVID, obviously you have to wear masks, and the amount of people that she could have at the ordination is limited to 10. So we all have a job. And it's going to be small and intimate, but pretty excited for her. It's awesome. It's been a long time coming.
People care about you when they come out in this heat. So I thank you. You're welcome. We had to.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was a really special moment we got to share.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it was interesting because it was more intimate, even though it seemed like a bummer that so many people couldn't be there, but I think that made it
oddly more intimate. Yeah. And the other thing that the bishop pointed out was that it was the first ordainment in that church's history, and it's been there for 100 and some change. I don't know.
I think so.
140 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Gosh, that is how long now?
So if you're ever in Tombstone, her mother is the bishop. No, her mother is the priest. Let's get that right. Her mother is the priest, and she'd be happy to show you around and tell you about the history. It's a really neat church with some cool history.
Yeah, it's very cool.
There's whores in the back.
There are not whores in the back, but there was a whorehouse in the back of the property.
Is.
Okay.
Active, I'll let you find out.
No. Yeah, so that was a fun start to our Tombstone trip.
Couple days of rest and friends coming over, and then we are finally going to do some tourist stuff. We've only lived in southern Arizona for 3 years.
I know.
I think 3 years, and I've never done any of the tourist things.
And my mom has lived in Tombstone for 2-3 years now?
Mm-hmm.
And she hasn't even done the touristy things, so we're all going to be
Finally.
tourists for a few days in
Yeah.
Tombstone.
Catch you on the flippity flip.
No.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just moving things around. See if it works. Oop.
Oh, what was that? Our toilet's been stinking really bad for the past couple of days. So Keith are you snaking it?
I don't know. Spraying it?
Snake spraying it?
Snake spraying. I like that. That's it. Snake spraying.
You must move. Watch out, buddy. So we've got this hose going all the way outside. I'm not gonna film you scrubbing our duties off
I
that.
appreciate it. There are things that can be left to the imagination.
I almost feel like I need to talk in this way as well. I feel
Especially,
far more intelligent.
especially when you're cleaning the duties.
So yes.
Yeah, do the duty.
Washing the excrement from the black tank. You must use great caution as to not cross-contaminate the rest of your living space. Your dwelling, if I may.
You're dwelling. Okay. Out it goes. This has been an ongoing issue for about a week. We're not really sure if it's just because we haven't moved in a while and it sat for several months and just moving now suddenly has kicked it all up or what, but it's been really extra special smell coming up. So hopefully that helps. We made some friends on the road that suggested that we buy that scrubby squirty snake. So blah. Update on the toilet situation. Keith just flushed it all and started running water for 2 minutes down the toilet into the tank and forgot to close the black tank, so all the water that was supposed to be collecting in the tank just ran out. I wonder if we'll ever not be newbies at this. What do you think?
Eventually.
Yeah?
Eventually I'll figure it out.
Take 2 of the flushing.
I'm done.
You're done.
Well, hope you don't stink that one up too.
Hey! That was all bacteria, baby. All bacteria. Don't Good job. Our friends Thomas and Haley are on their way to stay a couple nights with us in the rig. It's pretty nice of them because they live 3 hours away, so it's kind of a hike. We're really looking forward to it. They've never seen Tombstone before, and we are going to show them exactly what it's like to live inside of a fifth wheel. It's gonna be pretty exciting. So,
Are you guys excited for Thomas and Haley to be here?
No.
Hey, how was your first night?
I slept really well.
You slept really well?
I did.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm a very small person.
You're a very small
So it
person,
was
so
very
you're
good.
Yeah.
I'm not quite as small.
Were you okay though? Were you kind of comfortable?
Yeah, I mean, I slept, but I tossed and turned, but that's
Yeah.
not abnormal anyways.
So 10 out of 10 recommend?
10 out of 10 recommend.
Thank you, Thomas.
I'll give you a 7.
All right, I'll take it.
Now we're gonna go to the town and see tourist things.
Particular mine was a hard rock mine. So it was all done by candlelight, hammer, chisel, and dynamite. This particular mine had 50 men in it all time. 20 drillers, 20 muckers, 10 supervisors. Beginning of the day, drillers would come in, 4-pound sledge. 12 to 18-inch chisel just like this, but for demonstrations, we're not going to use that. That's an actual 140-year-old chisel. It reminds you everything you see in this mine is 100% authentic. This is what they did. Hit, quarter of a turn, hit, quarter of a turn, hit, quarter of a turn, hit, quarter of a turn. 10 hours a day. The next piece of equipment they had down in this mine at all times. Anybody want to guess what that might be? The miners were down there 10 hours a day. They were not allowed to go to the top. They had to go to the bathroom. Had to go to the bathroom. 1880s honey cart. That's what they call it, a honey cart. So mine must have such a humor.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, that's your 1880 portable bathroom.
Thanks for coming down to the OK Corral, folks. Enjoy your day in Tombstone.
No, the sneezes are starting.
Oh, how do I open this?
There's no escape.
None of us.
Just that's all I'm cooking. Scoop of chili powder. No.
He's cooking pork with chili powder.
Do you need to step outside?
It's so bad. It just got all of us. I mean, it looks good though.
Game over.
Get over here.
I'm not even upset. It's so good.
Cooking pork with chili powder in a small space. It's a good plan. All right, everyone's having fun. Faith me living. We had a really fun day in Tombstone. And now we're going back to do a ghost tour. Hopefully we see some ghosts. We're grabbing my mom because she's coming with us.
This is what I look like before I'm completely white.
I hope we see some things. I'm excited.
Best way to get
I don't know. I've been wanting to do this forever, but like everybody I know is too mature.
What? No.
Oh,
Except for you people.
Mature.
thanks.
I feel like you
Like
just
who
need to
else
be
am I
open.
gonna go get to go scare themselves to death?
We're here. It's time.
Okay.
You may never see us again.
I'm a fan of this outfit.
Did you die at the dentist? Okay, I can't look. Is there a complaint? Can somebody reach out and touch my mom? Just my mom.
Somebody kicked my daughter out.
Nothing.
Nothing. The ghost tour was interesting last night. I would recommend it.
but more so for the history than the ghosts. Last night we had a wee situation with our toilet.
It was a little shitty.
Our toilet overflowed. We were walking the dogs and Haley called us and said, there is water running everywhere out of your toilet, and we both immediately thought, oh my god, it's water.
Was it?
It wasn't. It was, well, it was just clear water. And by the time we came back to the house, Thomas and Haley were already cleaning it up with paper towels, so that was really nice of them. And we just didn't empty the tanks enough, right? That's kind of what we've just determined.
I guess. I'm not real sure what happened.
We don't know what happened. We're pretty sure that's what happened. We're not used to having guests, so we weren't dumping the tanks quickly enough. So, anyway, live and learn. Don't make that mistake if you have people over. Make sure you're dumping the tanks a lot quicker than normal. And now we are today going to Patagonia and Sonoyta. We have a wine tour scheduled in Sonoyta at noon. And we're just gonna do some more touristy things before Haley and Thomas head back to Phoenix. I thought it was a bug, but it was a leaf. Well, after having Thomas and Haley here, I feel totally qualified to say 4 people can absolutely exist inside of an RV together. Which is surprising, because I was a little bit concerned about our teeny weeny bathroom situation. But other than the toilet overflowing, everything was fine. I just realized that we had 3 different bathroom fiascos occur during our time here in Tombstone. Ghosts? You guys would tell me if we had ghosts in here, right? We have had an amazing time exploring southern Arizona, and it was so cool getting to share that with our friends. And having guests in here the past few days has really proven to us that we can successfully have guests in the rig. We're hopeful in the future other friends and family will come and stay with us on the road and share new experiences. But for those of you who cannot come join us out on the road, I am hopeful that these videos are helping you feel connected and like you're on the journey with us. Like and subscribe. Ew. A few people have told me that they didn't realize that liking and subscribing helps our channel out, which you don't have to do anything, but I'm told that liking and subscribing pleases the YouTube gods. We only have a few more stops to make in Arizona this week. And then, into the unknown, into the unknown, into the unknown. Nailed it. You thought you were going to escape a song in this one, didn't you? Sometimes your cat needs to lick her butthole, and you have to wait until she finishes to continue. For the love of God, stop licking. I think it's clean. The licking. I see you licking in the viewfinder. Do you need a wash rag? I don't... Pet me! The butthole! The butthole is clean!
I'm both impressed and terrified.
You don't call me not Annie Oakley for nothing.